put it out. Let's move on, shall we, to the next topic. It's all about speaking about everyone's favourite cuddly bear. Now I'm speaking about everyone's favourite cuddly character actor extraordinaire that is Jesse Plemons. I love this guy, man. I'm going to look through this guy's IMDb just very briefly. I'm going to click this guy up because I speak about him all the time, really. And it's extraordinary. The amount of movies this guy is in as a minor side player. And he's such an accomplished actor, and he never seems to get any love shone upon him when it comes to awards season. This guy never gets nominated for Golden Globes, for Oscars. He played that sadistic neo-Nazi in the Breaking Bad series, I can't speak. He also played and came back as that character and had a sort of shining role in El Camino alongside Aaron Paul. I had to think about it there. This guy is renowned for coming in and playing really wacky characters. The Irishman was the other one. He played a really good role in that. I'm going to look through his IMDb here. Incidentally, he's joining the new Scorsese movie, The Killers of the Flower Moon. I was concerned for a moment because when I first read the actual article, it says he was replacing Leonardo DiCaprio, and that got me worried. I then had to go and check other sources. It turns out he's joining Leonardo DiCaprio. We've got other comments here. Can't see Mortal Kombat being a success. I can't either, but I hope I'm wrong. Man, it's a good popcorn flick. It's vacuous, but it's enjoyable. Paddington 3 will be a success. I think it will as well. Paddington 3 has... The other two Paddington movies were great, man. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed the first one more than the second, but the second one was pretty enjoyable. They always pull at the emotional heartstrings. That ending when he was under the water, it was beautiful. Plemons, I can't read that, man. I do apologise. The Irishman, but memorable. I'm going to try and read T3's comments as well, man. I'll go in there. He says if they do a third movie that Paddington will have to be put in the... I'm trying to read this, I do apologise. Conversation of being the best trilogy of all time. I agree with you. I do agree with you, man. To date, a perfect duology. Honest to God, two perfect movies. I did say I enjoyed the first one more than the second, but there've been two 9 out of 10 movies, maybe 9.5 out of 10 movies, or if you're doing the A system, like an alphabetic system like we do, solid A movies. They are perfect movies, man. It's just preference, the first one. I think if they do make a third one and it gets anywhere near those first two movies, it's up there in contention with Back to the Future, Star Wars, The Lord of the Rings, The Godfather. I don't like Godfather 3, I've never seen it. I'm going to watch that remake one, which is hopefully going to redeem it. It's going to be up there in contention with some of the greatest trilogies of all time, man. It's so good. But look, man, back to Plemons. I've done my little foray through the comments. Let's just look at what this guy's been in, man, in the last 6-7 years, shall we? Because it's unbelievable. We'll have a little look here. Black Mass. That was Johnny Depp, I'm sure. And that was a decent movie. He was in Bridge of Spies, Spielberg. I'm pretty sure it was Spielberg with Tom Hanks. That sort of switcheroo thing with the Russians, Cold War movie. That was an amazing movie. I loved that. He was in Hostiles, of course, with, I always forget her goddamn name, Rosamund Pike and Christian Bale. Again, a standout performance in that movie. He was in The Post. Stephen watched that. I didn't. Never get round to it. I was very busy at that point. He's been in Black Mirror, the TV show. He was really good in Game Night as the wacky police neighbour. Absolutely amazing. Vice, The Irishman, El Camino. This guy turns up in so many amazing movies. Oscar buzz movies as side characters. And I read an article fairly recently that says that he could be one of the best character actors in the game just now. And I completely agree with that. I've been going off on a tangent though. Let's get into it. The Hollywood Reporter, they say Plemons will lead a cast that includes Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro. Jesse Plemons has joined Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon. The big budget thriller Martin Scorsese is directing for Apple. They're saying this is a major coup for Plemons, who for years has anchored productions or stole scenes with his performances, as I did say, for supporting roles. And look, man, he deserves it. I'm not going to linger too long in this article. I just brought it up. But he deserves this break. This guy's been stupendous for many years. He's getting a leading role in this. He's going to be the lead FBI detective in this story. Again, I think it's about the Indian... What do you call that, man? I always forget the name of the Indian sort of... It's not reserves, but they've got huge big areas, the Native Americans. And it's about that. It's about oil. There's corruption. There's an FBI investigation. They are in the formative stages. The Federal Bureau, I can never say that word for some reason, of investigation. He's going to be the leading... detective. So This is going to be a sizable role for this guy. He's starring alongside some top caliber actors in De Niro and obviously DiCaprio. I'm brains about to blank there. And of course, it's Martin Scorsese. This guy very rarely, if ever, makes a below average movie, let alone a bad movie. DiCaprio's got a leading hand in sort of shaping and curating the script, so I'm sure this movie's going to be absolute gold. I'm absolutely delighted that Plemons is getting a starring role. He's getting some recognition at long last. He deserves it. And on that note, I'm not going to linger, because I waxed lyrical about Plemons. I do love him. I think he's absolutely amazing. He's one of my favourite side actors, if you'd like. Hopefully that changes. And I'm going to move on that note and stop waxing lyrical about Plemons.